We're about done. I want to bring up the guy that got me into this business. That he not even said, "Hey, Noel, you want to make some money?" We wouldn't be standing up here right now. I have no idea why he decided to ask me that question. But let's bring up Alex Abuyuan.
Oh, man.
That's my friend right there. You got some cool glasses.
Can we say, great train?
Great train.
You know, when I got in this thing, you know, when Andy told me about this thing, I was just really fired up. He says, "Who do you know?" And it's like, how about all my bro friends that I hung around with? We're actually in the Amway business together. And so we knew about networking, we knew about getting a hold of people that we knew. And that's what we did, man. Like our second month of business, we spent $100,000 in training. And Chris, we didn't know what we were doing. Like, in fact, if you're growing fast, don't tell people that are growing fast what to do. They're doing what they're supposed to do, which is putting a list of names together, letting their upline help them expand their business. It's like, don't teach them about insurance because it'll slow them down. Is that weird? It's kind of a counter to the thing. It's like, man, we want everyone to grow, we want everyone to blow it up. And you know what? You don't got to worry about knowing anything about life insurance. Well, so I don't know how to teach my people. Great. Thank you. You don't have to teach them. Just bring it to the party. It's just an invite, right? And what I love about the simplicity about inviting is like, it's like asking someone, do you like ketchup on your hot dog or not? Do you like ketchup or mustard? Ketchup? Like ketchup or mustard? Mustard. God, my self-interest, that's hoping he's going to say ketchup. I don't think I'm going to ask another person again. He didn't think like that. It was like, I'm just looking for the ketchup people. Ketchup people, ketchup people. You know, and it was like, who's ready to run with me? Thank God Noel and Patrick Connors, you guys stand up. Do you guys know how much money I've made with them? Like millions, like double-digit millions, right? And all I did was ask them, "Hey, I think we got a way to make some money, dude." Andy Albright, he's showing us the way. He's got hooked up with these people that are just killing it in the insurance business. They didn't care if I said insurance or vitamins or toilet seats. It was like the make money part. You know what I'm saying? It's like the make money part. So I was supposed to tell you about what I've done to really simplify my life. Being a new person, what happens when you make a decision getting into something awesome like this? You have, all of a sudden, you have everything else coming at you. Like you make a decision to do this, then all these things come at you that are going to be choices of what else to do. It's just weird. And then your schedule of your life, you got to remember that, oh man, I have this and I have that I'm doing. I've got church and it's like you've got all these things to all of a sudden compete with the decision that you made to do this. And all of a sudden, it's like, well, I don't know if I could do this, or I want to really do this business, but, and it's the but, all those other things that were part of your life before this. There's before the business where you lived your life and you were frustrated because you weren't getting anywhere, you weren't making money. And then you see the opportunity, thank you, Jesus. Then all of a sudden, okay, now what am I supposed to do with all this excitement? But I love what Andy did was he helped me simplify my life because he helped me simplify my choices and he helped me simplify my priorities. So what makes my life easy to live? Like I mean simple to live, not easy. Man, anything easy, man, run away fast. If it's hard, then it becomes worth it. So I'm going to give you my model. And I love pyramids. So I look at God as the top of my pyramid. I look at my family as the other side. I look at the alliance as the other side. Just three simple things, but it's one thing. Well, how else would you do this one thing? Everything I'm doing for God involves doing for my family. Everything I'm doing for the alliance has something to do with God and for my family. They all three interconnect. So this whole idea of balance, it ain't balance, man, because I do it all. I'm doing the pyramid. Does that make sense? Everything I do for my family helps me achieve serving God. Everything I do with the alliance achieves serving God. It becomes one thing. Now here's what God blessed us all with. He only blessed us with three things that we can do to make our lives great, to make our lives the way that He wanted us to be. He gave us time, money, and emotion. These are the three things that you have to invest in what is important to you. You see like 30 things up there? No, you see three things. And I'm able to focus on those three things because it's simple. They're all interlocked. So there's no balance in there, is it? When I do one, I'm doing all. Does that make sense? And so that's why the decisions I get when I get up every day is, what am I doing today to serve my family, to serve the alliance, and to serve my Lord? And then with that, what do I have to do those things? I've got my time, my life, my money to invest, and my emotion to invest in people. Does that make sense? When I'm serving you, when I'm up here serving you, I'm serving God. Because God put me on this earth to serve. So when I wake up in the morning, who am I going to serve today? Whose life am I going to make an impact on today? Right? And oh, by the way, we make a lot of money doing what we do. So my family is supported, right? And the way that Andy set up our system, not only is my family taking care of my kids, but my children's children. I never wanted to become an infidel, right? We don't take care of your children's children. Thank you, Andy, for letting me take care of my children's children. Does that make sense? This is my simple model to narrow my priorities in life. Anyone ever get burned out on anything you've done? Raise your hand. Ever feel that burnout feeling? Let me give you a definition of burnout. Burnout is forgetting why you're doing what you're doing. Burnout is forgetting why you're doing what you're doing. That's why in this business and everything that you're doing, it has to start here. Why are you doing it? And whenever you feel like you can't get up to dial the phone, whenever you feel like you just cannot talk to another recruit, whenever you feel like you just can't go out the door because you think you're going to get no-showed again, you've got to always remember, why am I doing this? Alex Avian, it's so weird. I feel like an athlete, a pro athlete. Alex Avian. This is my why right here. The alliance, my family, and God. I will never get burned out because it's simple for me. Does that make sense? My choices are narrow now. I know that when I have a choice to do this, this, or this, my criteria is it going to help me serve these things that are important, or is it not going to serve those things that are important? Anything that takes me away from that is something I shouldn't do, right? But anything that I can do to serve that, that's what I ought to do. That's what I need to do. That's what God put me on the earth to do. Does that make sense? Simple. So, brand new people, raise your hand. Okay, I know this is a little heady stuff, right? This is like deep, deep, deep. I'm going to make it simple for you. I'm going to make it simple for you because this is how Andy made it simple for me. Number one, put a list together of people that you care about, people that you think, that you respect, people that you think have good moral standards, right? I didn't say people that want to make money, because you don't know. Because when I was on my knees asking the Lord please send me something in my life. Andy didn't know I was praying that prayer, but he called me anyway. Thank God he didn't prejudge me, that I was either too sharp or too stupid or some Filipino dude or too fat, right? He just said, Avian, I like that dude. I respect him. He's got, good moral character. I'm gonna give him a call. And that's the call that changed my life. So how many people on your list of names are making that same prayer? And you don't know until you ask. Please don't prejudge them, okay? You need to sign up for license class and get through it fast. Get through it fast. When we got signed up for licensing, Noel, Patrick, and I, and a group of people, we just went, we commuted down to the classroom, and we just did it. We needed to get out in the field. We needed to do it quick. It was no doing it slow. Does that make sense? Do it now. Do it fast. Fail fast, and you'll get your success sooner than later. That seemed to be the part of the work for me. And this is probably one of the most important things to simplify your life is come out, make a plan to come out May 8th to Burlington, North Carolina. Well, actually May 7th and 8th, because the 7th in the evening and then the 8th, and you might as well stay the next day. This will change your life. I don't care what you have to do to get there. In fact, we're not charging anything for it, are we? Right? It's free. If it's free, it's for me. You just have to get out there. Okay? When I started going to conferences, I didn't know the impact it had until I got there. And I had to sell guitars and amps. I'm a guitar player. I play in a praise and worship band. And I had to give up that stuff temporarily to get the money to invest in this business. Okay? And now I've got the money to drop in any kind of musical instrument I want. I just dropped $3,500 on a Martin Eric Clapton acoustic guitar. It's like $3,500. I spent about another $3,500 on a special floor setup. I got this other guitar too. It's a Gretsch Duo Jet, and this thing was like $2,700. And you know what? I had the money to do it because I was willing to give it up in the beginning. What you will give up and sacrifice today, you will reap in abundance later. It's God's law. When you give up time with your family now, you will reap the harvest of time with your family later. Here's what you will do also for your children. So you give them an example of a man of God serving other people, going out there chasing a dream, and going out there serving his family. My children know a father who left home serving other people. And that's the best example I can give them, because now they're looking to do the same thing. And I think, praise the Lord, thank you, Andy Albright, for calling me about this opportunity to be able to simplify my life, to have a life worth living, a purpose-filled life that I could hopefully one day go to heaven and the Lord will say, well done, good and faithful servant. All right? Fuck on, man. Appreciate that.